So ito yung lahat ng mga video features ng rear camera ng Tecnopuva 7 Ultra. Take note, I am using the screen record feature, so medyo may border siya sa gilid kasi hindi 16:9 yung recording format ng Tecnopuva 7 Ultra. Mag-start tayo dito sa baba. Ito yung flash. Pwede siyang on and off. Always on and always off. Tapos, dun tayo sa features. Punta tayo dun sa settings. May siyang shutter sound, set volume button as, notify about dirty lens, video quality. So, yung video quality niya, ayan, may siyang 4K 60 FPS, 4K 30 FPS, 1080p 60 FPS, 1080p 30 FPS. Tapos yung video coding niya, pwede kang H.264 for better compatibility, H.265 for higher efficiency, pero I suggest you would record using the H.264 para mas madali siyang i-edit kasi may mga editing apps na medyo hirap mag-edit or magbasa ng H.265. And then restore default settings. Video quality, yun yung aspect ratio niya. So, but you can shoot HDR on, HDR off. Sige, HDR on na lang natin and HDR off. So, yung stabilization, itong stabilization, available siya sa 1080p, 30 FPS, available siya sa 1080p, 60 FPS, ayan yung yellow dun sa upper left. Tapos, pwede siya sa 4K. Wait, i-check natin ha. Check natin yung 4K. So, 4K, pwede yung stabilization. 4K 30. Tapos, pwede din siya for 4K 60, I think. Wait. Mukhang hindi siya pwede for 4K 60. Try natin 4K 60. Yes, pwede yung stabilization for 4K 60, which, by the way, na ano ko na siya, na camera test ko na pala at na-post ko na. So, after the stabilization, let's just do 1080p 30 FPS kasi I'm screen recording nga pala for context. I am in a very noisy environment and I am using a microphone which is the DJI Mic Mini. So after the stabilization, we have the AI focus. You can turn it on and you can turn it off. Tapos, meron kang auto watermark. So, yung watermark niya is just text and the brand name, which is the Poco's Puva 7 Ultra. Tapos, yung grids. Kung feeling mo, you really need that for your 3/4 thingy, or kung gusto mong i-center yung subject, you can do grid. Can turn it on and turn it off. I think that's it. Yung features niya dun sa rear camera. And may papala dito. I'm sorry. So, let's check muna the zoom. Off muna natin yung stabilization. So, this is the ultra-wide. I'm using a tripod nga pala. So, this is 0.6, the ultra-wide. This is 1. This is 3. Ayan. Tapos, let's do 5. That's 5. And then 10. Yan lang yung zoom niya. Hanggang 10 times lang. Tapos, let's do this one for the videos. Meron siyang dito sa video filters. Meron siyang effects. Tapos, meron siyang frames. Let's do video filters muna. So, sa filter, you can shoot for professional. Oh, this is nice. Tapos, vibrant, nostalgic, teal and orange, and then you have the what's that? The prairie, the pink dream, tapos meron kang golden city, tapos you have the monochrome. Mukhang gusto ko yung professional. Let's do the professional. Tapos, ito yung mga effects niya. You have raindrops. Oh, nice. Tapos, meron kang snowfall, old film, shutter,
Flare, di ba? May effect siyang ganun. Scanline for more filmic look. Let's just do no effect. Let's do the frames naman. So sa frames, you have the 2.35.1, which is like the CinemaScope. Tapos the vignetting, o di ba, professional and vignetting goes well together. So pwede mong pagsabayin yung mga effects niya. And then the recording frame, o di ba, nice one. The 35mm frame, 16mm frame, 8mm frame for more vintage look. Let's not do the frames, but i-retain natin ang professional na filter. And then, anuhin naman natin yung depth of field niya for the rear camera. So dito sa depth of field niya, meron kang dalawang choices, yung bokeh and yung spot. So yung bokeh, let's try this one, itong 3 na to. Mag-start siya from 1.0 or the ang pinaka-blur sa background blur, tapos hanggang F16 siya. The same with the spot. So let's try this bokeh one. So focus natin doon, yan, focus natin doon sa tree. Try natin dito sa sa bag. Yan, naglagay ako ng bag, i-adjust ko muna. Ayan, nakafocus na siya sa bag. So let's do the 1.0. Zoom natin. So yung bokeh niya, nasa 1.0. Tapos, hanggang maging F16, wala ng bokeh. So I'm not sure kung nakikita niyo yung bokeh sa likod, yung blurring ng grass. Anyway, basta yun yung concept niya. So ibabalik ko muna doon sa original framing. By the way, yung depth of field ay applicable lang siya dito sa 1 na main lens. Hindi siya applicable sa 0.6, which is the ultra-wide. Pwede siya doon sa zoom na 3 times para hindi siya pwede sa ultra-wide. So let's do the 1. Tapos, eto yung beautify filters. So you have the AI Beauty, the flawless, smooth. So this applies to people. Skin tone, slim face, and large eyes. If you want that, V face, slim nose, reshape, and what's this? Prominent something. So let's not do the effect. Pero gusto ko parang ibalik dun sa filter kasi maganda siya. Yan. Let's do the professional filter.
So ayan na lahat-lahat ng video features ng rear camera ng Tecnopuva 7 Ultra. What do you think? Is it worth buying or not?